The Rock officially turned heel at WWE's press conference last night after smacking Cody Rhodes right in the face and joining forces with Roman Reigns. The Rock is essentially in the Bloodline, and his new number one enemy is Cody Rhodes. So this brings us to the question of the video: why did The Rock turn heel, and was this all a part of the plan? To answer the first question, WWE needed to turn him heel. There was no choice. Because of the We Want Cody movement, The Rock was being booed all around the world, and the company needed to pivot, and they actually pulled off one of the best heel turns of all time. This is a bold move that would have never happened if I think Vince McMahon was still in control of the WWE creative process. However, Triple H, The Rock, and TKO all went ahead and cooked and gave us the best decision to make the most money and tell the best story. As for the second question, this was definitely not planned from the beginning. Cody made no mention of what he said on last week's episode of SmackDown. He did not mention how he was going to sit aside and take the belt from Roman sometime down the line and not at WrestleMania. They didn't mention it at all, and WWE not mentioning it does make it look a little foolish, like there is a plot hole. But then again, at the end of the day, I don't care, because that press conference was pure chaos. It felt like the Attitude Era was back. So honestly, it doesn't matter if this was the plan or not, because WWE listened, they made the pivot, and they were really going to give us what's best for business. I love how WrestleMania went from being super hype to disappointing after the injury to CM Punk, to completely ruined after The Rock took Cody's spot, and now finally to the most excited we've ever been because of this well-executed heel turn. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, but at the end of the day, I'm very happy with how everything went down, and so The Rock turned heel to fix the storyline and make the best WrestleMania of all time, and I think he succeeded. With that being said, there was a part of the press conference where The Rock confronted Triple H, and the company had to censor what The Rock said. However, thanks to a fan from attendance, we have a clip of what was said, and I'm going to play that footage for you guys right now.
I'm gonna talk shit about our family again. It's fucking time.
Dropping F-bombs in 2024 is just wild. The WWE is truly on fire. I cannot wait to see what happens on tonight's episode of SmackDown. Cody Rhodes and Triple H have been confirmed for the show. I hope that The Rock and Roman Reigns manage to show up as well. That would make it even better. And there are rumors circulating of people speculating that we're going to get a tag team match at WrestleMania from what we saw at the press conference. Since The Rock is on Roman's side now, I just can't see him facing Reigns until at least next year when one of them turns. Brian Alvarez tweeted this last night. It appears Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth could be the night 1 main event, and Cody versus Roman for the undisputed title as a night 2 main event, and then Seth versus whoever wins Elimination Chamber. Honestly, at 51 years old, Rock in a tag team match is a way better option. To me, this doesn't make sense. I can't see Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns all pulling a double duty for WrestleMania. Some people think it could happen at the Chamber. That also probably won't work because Seth Rollins won't be fully recovered by then. I think this tag team match will happen, but I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam instead. That makes the most sense, and it allows The Rock or Roman Reigns to turn babyface after that match at SummerSlam so they can properly have a singles match between the two of them at WrestleMania 41. What do you guys think? Is this going to be a tag team match that happens at WrestleMania this year, or is it going to be SummerSlam, or is it just not going to happen? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, Seth Rollins spoke about the press conference, and this was his reaction.
Press conference with big time bags.
I mean, that's just what happens when powerful people exert their power. You know what I mean? They just think they do whatever they want and get away with it, and that sucks. That just sucks. I don't know any other way to put it. I mean, I guess in result, Cody's getting what he wanted. I mean, we'll figure out what's next for the World Heavyweight title, but I mean, Cody said it best. That's bold. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know, man. It feels pretty gross to me. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. You know, I've known Roman for a long time. He's one of the greatest to ever do it, but he don't do nothing by himself. Never has. I carried him for years in the Shield, and when he was left to his own devices, you know, we all know how things went until he found the wise man, found the bloodline, and now, you know, he's got his cousin in his ear, so it makes sense. It is very on brand for Roman Reigns. You know, I sold Cody on this title because I believe in this title, and I do believe that because of Roman Reigns' lack of attendance, lack of a better term, that this title is more prestigious and that it means more, and especially going forward, if Roman Reigns keeps his title, I mean, this one's only going to get bigger. But I understand where he's coming from. I never faulted him for wanting to finish the story that meant so much to him. So I understand why he made the decision, and it is what it is, and that's his prerogative as the winner of the Royal Rumble. I don't know why those idiots thought that was their decision to make, but it is what it is, you know. Well, I mean, 10 years or something like that. I mean, the last time he came around, I don't like Punk, but he did the same thing to Punk, kind of came in and took his main event, then did it 2 years in a row in some very not so memorable matches with John Cena. But yeah, I mean, now coming back, he's on the board of directors. Like I said, man, it feels gross. I don't like it, and I feel like we got to do something about it. I just don't know what that next step's going to be. And if it's not going to be Triple H, who, you know, then we're going to have to take kind of some matters into our own hands, and I don't know how that's going to look.
The story is clearly going to continue and involve Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins teaming up at some point to take on The Rock and Roman. That's at least what I think. Anyways, here's a video of Drew McIntyre speaking about the press conference as well, while trying to build up a match between him and Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Shall we talk about that press conference then? Rock, Roman, Cody. Was Seth there? I can't remember. No, he was there. Now, before I get to Seth, and I will get to Seth, let's talk about Cody. Well done. You finally found your balls and made the right call. Good for you. You just took some McIntyre truth bombs and beating your arse on Monday for playing games with everybody, but you go and finish that story, kid. Congratulations. Now, our World Heavyweight Champion. He came out on the stage, danced, said a whole bunch of nothing, and then stood by the side as the others talked down to him, talked down about the title, talked down about our locker room. This man's not the leader you think he is. I would never let anyone, not Cody, not The Rock, certainly not Roman, talk about my title in that way. Have some pride, mate. Take the attention. It's clear more than ever Raw needs a change. It's clear Seth isn't up to the job mentally as well as physically now. Pat McAfee even called Seth the bloody forgotten name in all of this at the start of the presser. Come on, man. People forgot his name because he's allowed it, played the clown, and he's been overshadowed. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Last night was a bunch of chosen ones when the original chosen one was left at home. I hope you're all seeing now that I'm the only person in this place who's been telling you the truth the entire time. The only one that's actually stuck by my convictions. And there's a lot of moving parts going on right now, a lot of possible roads, but they all lead to the same destination at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre, World Heavyweight Champion.
And that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.